in that respect, I've always known that I won. I hit the husband lottery. I'm sorry, I was telling myself, Spirit just keeps telling me, keep going on him. You know, he cooks for me. He's the reason why I'm still married, because when we first got married, I was like, I'm out. Like, for our 1 year anniversary, my Facebook post was, well, I've been married a year. That was my Facebook post, because I have control issues. I've said that twice today, so maybe I need to do some shadow work on that. I thought I did. Anyway. Too much chatter in my brain. Anyway, so, yeah, I stopped judging Dre and seeing him for the man he is today. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be bragging on my booski. He cooks for me. He opens doors for me. He, as this ain't shit ass nigga song comes on, let me keep bragging on my booski. If I wake him up at 3 in the morning and say I want to jump on the bed and dance and play music loud and blast it, I can. He's, would give me anything I want. Did you eat yet? I think I like H-Town's version better. Is that okay? See, our remixes hit. These remixes they doing now, I be wanting to throw the fucking radio. I be like, ugh. How did you destroy our song? Yeah, the only person who could do a remix from our generation is Chris Brown. Chris Brown is the only one who could do a remix from our generation. Yeah, but I have an amazing, beautiful black man. And, but on the other side, I didn't see him for the king that he is. Like, he's royalty. Like, and this isn't me pumping him up. I've told him this before. When I haven't said to him, I'm a G nigga. I ain't supposed to cry to him in a long time. I ain't said that in so long. Nah, G ain't supposed to cry. I ain't supposed to be showing my emotion. What the fuck you talking about? I ain't said that to him in a long time. I've been all lovey-dovey and shit. Damn, I didn't even notice it was happening. Whoa. So I've been loving on him, and I told him, I see you for the king that you are. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to see it. But that's when it started. I'm seeing it now. I haven't traced it back yet, but I'm tracing it back right now. That's when it started. It probably started sooner. I don't know when that happened, though. I don't know what month that happened. That was probably December. November, December is when I fell in love with Dre. I've been in love with him, but I fell in love with him. Like, no judgment. I'm in this 100%. I've been in it. It's hard to explain. Maybe somebody who's had this transition where, yeah, I love you and we together and it's till death, where you've had that. But there's always been some sort of barrier between you. And you finally release that barrier. I experienced that November, December-ish. Anyway, and so, yeah. And I stopped judging him. And I started eating gummies. That was a long-ass way to tie around and say I started taking gummies, and yeah, I no longer judge individuals who choose to partake in said situation. I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm talking about. Smokey. And then the other point I wanted to make was I'm so proud of myself with Michael. You see how I retained that one right there? Oh man, my memory's getting better. My memory ain't shit, ain't been shit, ain't ever gonna be shit. I'ma speak that. I should have switched into a new memory when I jumped timelines. I fucked up on the body side, but everything else is on the way. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, yeah, usually I'm fussing at my kids or whatnot, breaking their spirits. But when I was teaching Michael, I mean, I'm using my stern voice, but my stern voice is probably something that may or may not ever go away. I would like for it to go away, but me talking with the stern voice isn't terrible, you know. Sis gotta have some sort of authority in this bitch. They already are running around and running all over me with my stern voice and me cussing them out, and that shit still don't work. I speak and think and move in a 5-second delay. It may be longer or shorter. It has to be shorter than 5 seconds, because 5 seconds is a long time. I be cutting and editing these videos, and like a lot can happen in a second. Anyway, so I speak in, a second delay, and so I filter everything through my head. And so I grabbed Michael and he looked at me, and it registered. I was just like, because I was like, why aren't you listening? Like, I was giving him direction. He was doing the complete opposite. Like, little dude was not listening. And I grabbed him. I said, why aren't you listening? And then something clicked in my head, and I backed up, and I said, why aren't you listening? Tell me, why aren't you listening? And instead of completely backing up, because I'm not there yet, because I'm still caught in the cycle. It's all a cycle. I'm still caught in the cycle. So he's terrified. He's fallen off a bike. He's having all these traumatic experiences that come with learning how to ride a bike. On top of now, mom got me yoked up asking me, why aren't I listening? And so I discounted all of that, and why aren't you listening? And I don't know what he said, because I'm not listening. Bitch, shut up, I'm not listening. Whatever. I'm terrified, really. And I'm not taking that away. He loves riding his freaking bike. Sometimes some bumps and bruises is what it's worth to get to the other side. I'm telling you, I'm giving you more than what's coming. I hope you're getting it. Sometimes the other side is worth some bumps and motherfucking bruises. Amen. Whew. That was a word right there. So I discounted all of that. Nobody has all those moments in the moment. But now that if you watch this video, you have that information, so you can stop being caught in the cycle. And so I was so proud of myself, and I patted myself on the back because I taught 2 kids in 2 days. First of all, pat myself on the back for that. Bailey was like, I see you out there with the kids and they're riding the bikes. She was like, you ain't ever done that before. I was like, I know, what the fuck is going on? And I'm not sitting there impatient like, I gotta work. There's things I need to do. No, I'm out there on the phone. And that's why everything's so backed up. All my comments are all backed up because I've been living my fucking life and being